So here he is out of the blue corner, the #1 heavyweight contender fighting for the title here tonight. Daniel Cormier has 8 championship belts at home. Do you remember, though, the nerves for your first UFC title fight?
It's the most overwhelming thing you've ever felt in your entire life. You are sitting in the back waiting for that moment where you get an opportunity to go chase something greater than yourself. So many people have played a part in getting this man to this spot. How does he deliver? How does he not let anyone down? How does he ultimately become the champion of the world? This is a big spot for him. He is so excited to try and become the man.
Well, self-belief is a powerful thing. He has long thought that he is the best heavyweight in the world. Tonight, he gets a chance to prove it. Jon Jones. He has graced the Octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov's looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov set to fight Jon Bones Jones. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the Octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jon Bones Jones! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov!
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one. All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But John, also UFC 200, I got this man across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, I get to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend, or the referee's going to stop the
fight. You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Nurmagomedov. It's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Now potentially working on a submission instead.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight.
Oh, he got out.
He did a great job of getting his hips away, getting back in his back in order to defend that Darce choke. Nice shot there by the champ.
Good work here to the body with the ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, real nice shot to the head of the clinch there. 4 seconds for the end of round 1. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
All right, round 2. Jones gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. That's a nice strike there by Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, Khabib Nurmagomedov is not only a wrestler, he's a full-on mixed martial artist now, and it showed in that exchange.
Man, how good is this takedown defense tonight? Pretty good. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round.
He's got to be careful here.
I need you to move, scramble. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Relentless pressure from the top by Nurmagomedov. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here. Oh, big shots from the top. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Round 3 next.
Take a deep breath and recover. This next round, we really want to focus on ground control. Practice set up your takedown. I want you to maintain a dominant position.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Leg kick lands. Jones gets hit with that overhand. Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. Posture's up here and now going to the body with that big strike. Nicely done by Nurmagomedov. Back to the feet now. Oh, toss to get him down. Pretty strong jab there by Jones. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand his strike with anybody in the UFC.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Yes, smart adjustment, yup. Great job landing the strike from his back.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
That was nice.
Short time, 60 seconds left.
Jones is in half guard now.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. Good jab there by the champion.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Excellent work on the ground. This guy cannot swim with you in those deep waters. This next round belongs to you.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react real quick.
All All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
So new round, same narrative as he takes him down again.
He does a fantastic job finding the takedown to tip, not wasting the energy. A lot of times people believe if the takedown's not easy, don't waste the energy. This guy got it done very easily.
Jones is in half guard.
There it is. Now he's running him out. Well, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. He's so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
He's putting him in exactly the position he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Khabib's back in full mount.
Big right hook there by the champ.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Under a minute to go in round 4. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and then he's dropping his level, shooting his shot. And ultimately, because he's such a great submission guy, no matter how the fight gets to the floor, he just needs to get it there.
Great job last round. The striking is unbelievable. You're mixing it up perfectly. I love what you're doing with your kicks. Keep those going. He's slowing down.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
You ready? You ready? Do it.
5th and final round, forthcoming.
Nice stupid punch. Oh, man, he's hurt.
Oh, nice job to block that punch. Single leg takedown. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Jones.
Big shots.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, that looks tight to me. It looks like it might be locked in.
Yeah, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done. Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Oh, how about that transition in top position? Beautiful work by Nurmagomedov. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Oh, right into mount. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Nurmagomedov's back in full mount.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Nurmagomedov going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here.
It's work.
Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
1 minute to go in the fight. Well, he's got his back now. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard.
Massive shot from the top.
My crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-45, and 49-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.
And if you want to win a decision, you want it to look like this. You want it to look dominant. He looked dominant tonight in all areas of mixed martial arts. There is no question who's going to get their hand raised tonight when they get to the center of the octagon.